welcome back to my channel. Oh, let me just adjust you guys real quick. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're in a different area. We are in my living room because the lighting is actually a lot better in here, but I hardly ever film in here, which is kind of ridiculous. But I'm filming in here today, and also it's only like 3 o'clock, you guys, and it looks like not necessarily like sunset, like the sun's not setting yet, but you know, like when like it starts to get like dusk outside and like the sun starts to turn like orange, and you know, like everything's kind of like getting slightly darker. That's what it looks like outside, and I don't like daylight savings time, guys. I don't like it at all. I don't really like when it gets dark early, just because I feel like it's so late in the day, and I feel like my day's almost over, and it's really not. It's just the middle of the day. But anyways, that's my rant about something that has nothing to do with this video. I have not put out a lot of Black Friday videos in general because I focused on CVS. I did do a CVS video, so if you're interested in that, I will link it below. But I didn't really bring out any, like, I didn't swamp you guys with a bunch of Black Friday deals. And that's not necessarily because I don't like Black Friday. I just had my attention on other things, I guess you could say. Target was having a phenomenal week, and I was really working towards getting you guys videos on Christmas gifts and all of the really great rebates that we had, and Target's 10 days of deals that is still going on. So I kind of just didn't bring you guys a lot of Black Friday videos, and thankfully you guys were okay with that. But I know you guys can really benefit from some tips and advice, because that's been swirling around YouTube recently, because Black Friday is in 2 days unless you go shopping on Thanksgiving. But honestly, the only Thanksgiving shopping that I do or going to do is going to be at CVS, because I do want to spend time with my family, and I may or may not film tomorrow. My fiance and I will both be home, so if I get a chance to film, it'll probably be a car video. I'm letting you guys know right now, but if I get a chance to do a video, I will give you a CVS haul. If not, I'll just do it on Friday. That way, if I do any other Black Friday shopping, we'll just have a whole Black Friday haul in general. But anyways, so I wanted to bring you guys just like a very, not basic, but like general overall, like covering all of Black Friday, because some of you may be just starting Black Friday. I know a lot of you guys are brand new to doing any kind of couponing and saving, and you guys may, like I said, it may have never done Black Friday, or you know, everybody hears about about Black Friday but doesn't really know what's the best way to get the most for your money, because just because it's on sale at Black Friday does not mean that you should get it. So I'm just going to give you guys a few tips that I have kind of sort of learned within like the last 2-3 years that I've kind of sort of participated in Black Friday. So I hope this video helps you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you guys tomorrow. And yeah, so tip number 1 is have a game plan. Now, you can be as detailed or as undetailed as you want to. I'm not really here to tell you guys like a specific way to do it, because every person is different. Every person has different stores. Some of you guys may really want to hit up Walmart, but some of you guys maybe only want to hit up Target, or some of you guys want to hit all the stores you possibly can. So you gotta have a game plan. You gotta know where you're gonna be. A lot of stores do open at the same time, around 6 p.m., but maybe some stores are opening earlier. Maybe there's like a doorbuster deal at a certain time, or you kind of already know, like, you are not going for a specific item, if that makes sense. So you're not going for the TV that you saw on the ad, so you can wait and go when the rush is over. Because trust me, you guys, if I had a video of all of the lines that I saw, I think it was like last year or 2 years ago when we were driving, I think we were going to go to Target, and my Target had a line literally to like the back of the store where like they do all the packaging, and it was just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. So obviously you're going to stand in lines, that's a given, but you want to know, do you want to sit in that line for 4 hours, or do you want to go check out another store and then come back later? So you do have to know, what are you going for? Are you going for a specific thing? Are you just kind of going because you could get a good deal? like I may be going to, what is it, Target, because they have good deals on like some games and movies, and that's something that I'm into, but I don't have to be there super early. I can kind of wait till after the madness and go in later, if that makes sense. So just know what you're looking for. Know what store is kind of on your priority list. That always helps, and hopefully you'll be able to hit any store that you have on your list. Tip number 2 is kind of goes along with having a game plan, but this is bring a friend. A lot of us here on YouTube have given that tip because it's an awesome tip. I usually go with, well, the last couple years I've gone with my mom because she was the one who drove me anywhere that I wanted to go. Like if I wanted to participate, she would be the one that would have to take me because I didn't drive at that time. I actually didn't have my license until, I don't think last Black Friday I didn't have my license either. No. So this is the first year that I'm going to be able to drive myself. So I always went with her. But if you guys live on your own or, you know, whatever the case is, make sure that you take somebody, a friend, your husband, your cousin, family, whatever it is, make sure that you have a partner because it is always better to have somebody with you because if there is a line for a certain item that you went for, then one person can stand in line and one person can go maybe see what else they have, or there's a second item that you came for and they can go grab that item. It helps a lot. And also if you are just straight up standing in line, it helps to not be by yourself because the lines can get really boring and sometimes kind of awkward and scary if you don't like a lot of people. So make sure that you take a partner. It's always helpful. If you really can't, I mean, you can do Black Friday by yourself. You don't have to have somebody, but it always kind of helps to tag team because, you know, maybe your friend wants something and you want something else, so y'all can like tag team to get it together and all that lovely stuff. So tip number 3 is check your store as early as you possibly can. Now, obviously, I'm doing this video pretty late, so you guys have probably already seen the ads that you are interested in. But for future reference, or if you have not seen any of the ads, I will put the website that I use. It's called the BlackFriday.fm, I think it is. I believe that's what it is. I'll put it down below. But that's where I got my ads just because they kind of give me a notification when there's a new ad popping up. Like they'll email me. And I mean, I'm sure you could check other places, but they usually are able to get it a little bit earlier. There's probably a few other sources that could get it a little bit earlier. That's just the one that I used. Because if you wait on a specific store, they might not release it till this week. And especially if you're getting like a TV or a big like game console or a big electronic in general, you're going to want to know ahead of time so that you can plan and that you're going to know, you know, what's going to be the item that everybody's going to go for. And, you know, you want to just be some sort of prepared as best as you can. So, as far as Black Friday apps or websites or things that I think are the best tools for you to use, the only thing that I use 2 things. I use the ads. So like I said, the Black Friday .fm is not the only place that does it. That's just the one that I've used and I've stuck to. If there's other ones, you can leave them below for everybody to kind of get a feel for what's out there. This is just the only one that I use. So it's definitely not the only one that you have to use, but I just want to recommend you the one that I personally take advantage of. The second thing that I use is the store maps. So again, I'm not too sure on like what the release dates are for, like, I mean, obviously they're already out now, but I don't know if you could get those really early because that you do have to get from your specific store. And what the store map is, it's more for big retailers like Kohl's, Wal-Mart, Target, some, maybe Best Buy. I haven't been to Best Buy on Black Friday, so I'm not too sure about that. But mainly just the big standalone stores, not really like the mall stores or anything like that. But a lot of people will change their layout of the store to better, well, I don't really know if it better assists, but it's kind of to just keep the crowd out of one specific section because, like for Walmart as an example, if they have like, I think it's like 5 to like 10 different TVs that are on a hot sale price. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna have aisles like the frozen food section, like in my Walmart, they have it already like with tape to where like the line is going to go around in the frozen food section. Now, that is kind of inconvenient for people who are not doing Black Friday if they really need groceries, but at the same time, are you really going to go buy groceries on Black Friday? You know what I mean? So, you want to make sure you know where you're going, because standing in line is awesome, but if you're not able to get to that section in time because you're thinking it's in the electronics section and it's really over here, it's going to be like a big confusing mess. So I know personally, like right now that it's so late in the game, you can go to Target.com, Walmart.com, and check their store map so you can see where everything is going to be, and you will be ready for whatever item you are going to look for. Now, another tip that I can give you, I don't have a resource necessarily for this, like a specific website or anything like that. But a big tip is to research different prices. Now, this comes from viewing different ads, looking online, talking to people who might already own this. So I'm going to give an example that I personally have. My fiance is in the market for an Xbox One. Now, we know now that a pretty general price for what it's going for is $24.99. I think is what it is. Yeah, $24.99 or $24.99, $249.99. I'm crazy, you guys. Anyways, so that's kind of like the general price that everybody has. So, we kind of have like a lot of places that he could go and get it from, right? But the thing is that now that more deals have come around and we've actually kind of expanded our search outside of our like little niche of where we like to go, Kohl's has a better deal, and so does Target. So Target has, you get a $40 gift card when you buy it. So when you factor in that, you really only paid $209.99. But Kohl's has, when you buy it, you get $75, I think it was, in Kohl's Cash, which drops it down even lower. So you want to make sure that you do your research. If you really do want to wait till maybe Cyber Monday even, you could get an even better deal. I'm not too sure if how like far in advance you could be notified or, you know, kind of prepare for Cyber Monday necessarily, because I've never heard of any resources that you can kind of get Cyber Monday deals early unless the stores release them. But doing your research helps, because the worst thing for you to do is to go out, buy something, or stand in line and buy something and then find out that it was cheaper at another store. So even if you have to expand your search a little bit further than what stores you had initially anticipated on shopping at, it may be worth it, because you may find that it's a better deal if you wait. So it's a big tip no matter what. Even though Black Friday can be the time where a lot of stores put out amazing, insane deals, you do also want to be cautious and don't just fall for any kind of wording or any kind of advertisement, because it may be not as great as it seems, especially for things that like everybody is having on sale, like TVs, for example. You can get, you know, a 30-inch here at Walmart for, this is just an example, say they have it on sale for like $200, but then Sears has it for $150. But also weigh out your options. Is it worth the extra $50? Are you getting something special? The brands, things like that. So that it takes a little bit of time, yes, to do your research, but you just have to figure out, okay, I'm looking for a TV. Go and do your research on TVs. So we're looking for a game console. We do our research on game consoles. So that's just kind of how it goes. Another tip that I have for you guys is make sure that you keep a budget. Now, some people may have the luxury of not having to worry about a budget. That's awesome. But for the majority of us, we kind of have to set a budget. Now, you will probably get a budget when you realize what it is that you are most interested in. Like for me, I just want to look at the really cheap movies that Walmart's going to have. So maybe I'll just spend like $10 on some movies. But maybe you're hitting up a bunch of stores. You don't want to use all of your money at one store. You also don't want to end up with, you know, a negative balance in your bank account because you spent all your money on things that you really didn't need. So in no way does that mean you have to be super frugal on Black Friday, but it does mean that you want to be cautious. Don't buy every single thing in sight. Like, Black Friday is a great time for winter wear because of the time of year. So if you do need that, then you splurge on that, but just make sure you know how much you're spending, because it's never fun to get all these deals but then end up with no money at the end of it. So just make sure you have a budget in mind, or like I said, when you have a game plan, you'll have a budget and everything will fall into place and be perfectly fine and dandy. Another just additional tip that I have for you guys, it doesn't work for everybody, but it does work for me, is paying with cash. So cash really helps you be more responsible for what you have, because it's really like intriguing to just swipe your credit card. I'm a victim of that. But when you have cash, it really holds you responsible for, this is all that I have in my wallet, this is all that I can spend. Now, I don't do that all the time. I'm not going to vouch like I am the cash fanatic, but it can help you, especially on days like Black Friday when there's so much madness. You may just think, okay, I'll just swipe my credit card, but it may not be the best decision. So I would recommend, if you can, carry some cash. If it doesn't matter to you, you can carry your credit card, but that's just a little tidbit. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super general. I didn't really go into specifics on different stores, but if you guys have any more questions, you're more than welcome to leave them down below and I'll answer them for you. I just wanted to give you guys some kind of advice and tips before Black Friday, and I hope you guys are excited for Black Friday. Like I said, I am going to CVS early tomorrow morning, and I will somehow give you some kind of update on what I got. Make sure that you like my Facebook page, because I will probably be uploading a picture there first if I'm not able to film tomorrow. Please make sure you enjoy your time with your family. Let me know down below, what are you doing. My social media will be down below, so you can snap me or tag me in a picture on Instagram of what you're doing, or all those fun things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Make sure that when you go to Black Friday, or if you're going to CVS on Thanksgiving, make sure you remember your cashiers, because they have to be there for you guys to shop, and well, for all of us to shop. And make sure that you be as kind to people as you can. I understand that some cashiers can just be a little bit funky, but just remember that we're all wanting to have time with our families, but sometimes that gets taken away by things like Black Friday and retail stores being open on holidays. So just keep that in mind. Be kind to everybody, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more deal videos. Bye guys. Happy Thanksgiving.